Welcome to Toffee TV. It is 3 talking points for the final game of the season today. Spurs 2, Everton 2 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This video is sponsored by OneFootball, the app that keeps you up to date with all the latest scores, transfer rumours and stats, all in the one place. So download the app, click the link. Spurs 2, Everton 2 today. I thought Everton played very well. Said all I'm going to say about the game as such in my reaction video, so check that out, check Peds out as well. First thing I'm going to talk about today is Zouma. Played right back today, thought he'd done well in the main. He's obviously a better centre-back that he's played all season, and he's played very well, but he's done a good job for us today at right back. And I suppose one of the priorities is keeping him, isn't it? I don't know how we're going to do it unless the Court of Arbitration manages to postpone Chelsea's transfer ban. There's a lot of rumours saying that's exactly what will happen. It'll go to January, and then it'll probably be January to January. So therefore, basically, they can buy you they want in the summer and stockpile so that, you know, to make up for next season, next summer. But Zouma would be one. I think Marco Silva definitely wants him, and obviously Andre Gomez. But Zouma was excellent today, showing his versatility, and if we can get him back for next season, then it just means that we know where, you know, what we're doing next season in terms of where we're playing, how we're going to play, players that understand the system. And I thought he'd done very well in an unfamiliar position today, which obviously saw Yerry Mina coming in at centre back as well. Like that, you know, I've seen a couple of people saying he's this, he's that. I thought Mina done all right, considering he's hardly played in the Premier League this season. I thought he'd done quite well. You know, obviously when he's up against top, you know, better strikers than what Fernando Llorente is in terms of mobility, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But I thought he was okay today. But Zouma was what I wanted to talk about, and the importance of getting him tied down to a contract permanently. Second thing I want to talk about is our attacking football. I thought today, even there's a drop off without Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the side. Just the way that Calvert-Lewin plays, Tosin is always going to sniff goals out, and he did today. Could have had a couple, in fact, but, you know, gets himself a goal, which is great. I'm absolutely delighted for him. But we missed the mobility of Dominic Calvert-Lewin to get in behind Tottenham today, and to really give Alderweireld a little bit of a headache in terms of running off the back of him. Tosin didn't really do that, and Walcott doesn't. I know he scored. Listen, that I'm criticising two players that scored. Walcott just doesn't offer the same thing as what Richarlison does. But what really impressed me was the way we still maintained our attacking impetus. You know, Bernardo, although he didn't have the best of games, he's had better, was still a threat. And then Ademola Lookman came on, and he was a real threat when he came on. So I was pleased with that. I'm pleased with the way the team is moving forward in that aspect. The way, you know, we've had to make a couple of changes today, but we've still continued to press and push on. You know, we had 19 attempts at goal at Spurs, you know. So that to me says a lot. 17 attempts, 11 on target though. So if we continue in this vein as we go forward, you know, I think we're going to do better and better. I think Marcel Brands, Marco Silva will be looking at who they can bring in those areas during the summer. Well, they'll have already decided. But you know, what's really good is, and what's good about good sides is they continue to play the same way no matter who's in the team. And I thought we did that today. I really did. I thought Luca Dean got up as much as he could. Well, he was excellent getting up and down that left-hand side. Obviously, Zouma tried to join in. That bit isn't part of his game. You know, he's playing right back and he's defending, essentially, which is what he's there for. But obviously, if we'd have had Seamus, he would have been flying down the right-hand side as well. But really pleased to see the team continuing to play in the way that the manager wants it in terms of getting forward. And I thought, like I said before, we did well today. And finally, the thing I want to talk about isn't match related really. It's more about what we do with this squad now. It's more about, and I've just touched on it at the first point, talking about Zouma and Andre Gomez. There's a lot of noise going around in the papers. It's normal nonsense that is out every summer. You know, Everton are going to sell this, and this team wants this player. And, you know, so far the papers have sold Keane, Guy, Gomez, Dean, Richarlison. That's just for starters. Pickford. You know, 6 players were selling this summer if you're listening to the media, and it is a lot of nonsense, you know, and I think Everton need to do something about it. Personally, you know, I would certainly be having words with people from the Daily Mail, people from the Mirror, just saying, stop writing nonsense. I know it happens. I know lots of clubs have it as well. But it's just, I think some of the stuff that's written, the negativity that it creates, doesn't help us. And I don't understand why the club continue to pander to these people. But I think for us, even forget the media for now, the big thing, I think for us, is keeping this squad together. I think if you can add to the squad, if we can get Andre Gomez in on a permanent, and we can get Zouma in on a permanent, and we can add 2 or 3 more, this side could cause real problems for teams next season. And I think we'd be pushing the likes of Manchester United and Arsenal next season. I really do. Obviously, there's a lot of variables in that this summer, because we don't know who, you know, is Garner going to stay, for instance? He was rumoured to be wanting to go in January. You know, are we going to get Gomez? Even though the signs look positive, until he's there with the shirt, we don't know. Is Zouma going to stay? So, you know, there's three things there that could work out slightly differently. Yes, I trust Brands and Silva would have replacements for all 3. But if we could just keep this team together and build on top of it, then I feel we could really have a good go at it next year. Because we're a good side. We're a good side. What we're going to have to do next year, though, is we're going to have to win more away games. And we're also going to have to be able to come... Now, we've done it today. We've come back after going a goal behind, got 2-1 in front, and obviously we give a silly free kick away and it ends up in our net. We have to cut those kind of errors out next season, albeit it was against a good side today, but you have to cut them errors out if you're going to progress. But key for me, keep this nucleus of players together and build on top of it. And if we do that, who knows where we could go. That is it, the final one of the season. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, get over and join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.